I hope Kate and Lucy are talking. Because if they're not, I'll never hear the end of it. Anyway, who knows? Maybe there'll be some comfort to each other. Yeah. The only comfort I have is coming here, hanging out with you. I'll miss you. That's why I thought maybe I'd come up here and hang out for a bit, read to you for a while. Does that sound like a good thing? Okay. When in disgrace with fortune in men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state, and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my state. Good night, Lambert.
Could you maybe tell her hello for me? I'm gonna, if that's okay, I was just gonna sit here and, thank you, join you just for a minute, because I really wanted to talk to Eve. Eve, your husband did something that's, kind of made me mad. He sort of pushed me into doing something I didn't really think I should do, but it ends up, he was right, and I have to actually admit I was wrong.
You talked to Kate?
After I cussed you quite a great deal.
That was to be expected.
Yeah. But we both realized that we are women who are missing the men that we love very much. And that we're both feeling very guilty because we're safe and relatively sound.
So you told her about Kevin?
Yeah, I did a little. And she told me about Brennan. That man has been in a coma for 2 years. Yeah. I can't believe that. It must be so awful. And then I felt really selfish because I started thinking about what if Kevin stays
But he could snap out of this in weeks or, months or,
Maybe never. So guess what we did? We had Brennan transferred to General Hospital tonight.
You did? Wow, you women work fast.
Yeah, we do, but it's because of you. Eve, this husband of yours sort of knew that this stubborn woman sitting beside him maybe needed to do something good for somebody else to take her mind off everything. So he pushed me to do that, and I did because he's a pretty wonderful guy. And he misses you a lot.
She's right, And I promised you'd spend some time alone tonight, but
I'm going. I didn't mean to intrude.
But this stubborn friend of mine who keeps meddling in my life seemed to think that we should spend some time together. And I think she's right.
Life sure is funny, isn't it? I mean, how it all turns out.
We don't really know how it's all going to turn out, now do we?
No, we don't. But there's one thing I do know. I know I'm very glad you are in my life, and it would be very hard if you weren't.
Well, I've thought about who we are to each other many times.
I think it'd be really hard if we didn't have our children, huh? Last night, Christina had a bad dream or something and got scared and crawled into bed with me, and she was crying and asking me a lot of questions, and, put a little head in my arm, and I said not to worry, that I would always, always and forever keep her safe. And then she just sort of smiled up at me and said, "Thank you, Mommy." And in that moment, I realized she didn't really need me as much as I need her.
Those crazy kids. Well, Eve and I never planned on having any. Not two smart people taking all the precautions in the world, and there he was. And so grateful.
I know. Hey, you know what? It kind of makes you think that maybe, after all, somebody somewhere is going to try and make everything all right, huh? This is going to sound really silly, but of course I'll say it. I'm glad I'm here with you right now. And somehow it's just so beautiful here.
No, it is. And whatever craziness there is in the world, no, right here in Port Charlotte, it's nice to have a place, a quiet place, like come and sit. Think about things, remember things. And forget about the ugliness for a while. And I gotta tell you, in those moments, precious moments, I really do believe that everything is gonna be just fine. What are you thinking?
I was just thinking that it's so nice that you have a place that you can go to talk to Eve like that, and I was thinking,
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I need to go. I need to go talk to Kevin and at least see him. Do you think poor Charles will somehow manage to get along without me?
I think we'll muddle through it. I'm gonna go see Kate at the hospital. Why don't you go home and pack?
Good idea. Hey. You really are my best friend.
Makes me a very lucky man.